All right, picture this. You're back in 8th grade, and you have this amazing idea for a business. What would it be? Maybe like a robot that does your homework, a self-flying skateboard,
Right.
the world's best slime. This deep dive is all about turning those 8th grade dreams into reality.
Yeah.
We're going to look at some of the most successful entrepreneurs in the world, like Elon Musk with Tesla and SpaceX,
Oh, yeah.
Oprah Winfrey building her media empire, even Kylie Jenner with her makeup magic. And we're breaking their success down into steps so simple that even an 8th grader can understand them.
Absolutely.
Ready to unlock your inner entrepreneur?
Let's do it.
Let's dive in.
It's really amazing to see how these complex success stories can be broken down into like fundamental principles that anyone can apply. Think about Jeff Bezos starting Amazon just by selling books online. It sounds pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
But the strategy behind that is fascinating.
So let's unpack this, what made selling books online such a genius move.
Well, Bezos realized that books had huge potential for online sales.
Okay.
They're cheap to ship, and there's tons of variety to appeal to different interests. But it wasn't just about the product. It was about like building trust in a brand new online marketplace.
So how did he build that trust? Was it just low prices?
Low prices helped, but Bezos was really obsessed with customer experience.
Okay.
He focused on things like one-click ordering and fast, reliable shipping. He knew that to win online, he had to like exceed expectations.
Right.
Those early innovations were so important in making Amazon what it is today.
That's a brilliant insight. It wasn't just about selling a product. It was about building a brand that people could trust and rely on.
Exactly.
Now, I bet some of you are thinking, well, Amazon started during the internet boom. Like, I missed that opportunity.
Sure.
And that's fair. But think of it this way. Every era has its own internet moment,
Yeah.
a technological shift that creates new possibilities.
That's a great point.
Like, think about social media. It's leveled the playing field. Anyone with a good idea and a smartphone can reach a global audience. It's like having your own TV channel in your pocket.
It really is.
And speaking of social media, we got to talk about Kylie Jenner and her success with Kylie Cosmetics.
Right.
She built an empire on Instagram, right?
She did.
What can we learn from her journey?
Well, Kylie's story really shows the power of personal branding in the age of social media.
Okay.
She was already famous, but she used that to connect with her audience authentically, building trust and a loyal customer base.
So it's more than just having a great product. It's about connecting with people, personally sharing your story,
Yes.
and building a brand that resonates.
Exactly.
I think Gary Vaynerchuk is another great example of this, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely. He built a huge following by sharing his love for wine
Yeah.
in a way that was relatable and engaging. He understood how to use platforms like YouTube to connect with people who shared his interests.
Right.
And it wasn't about talking AT people. It was about building a community.
That's a key point. It's
Yeah.
not about broadcasting a message. It's about engaging in conversation, building relationships, and providing value to your audience.
Yeah.
And it's inspiring to see how these folks turn their passion into successful businesses.
It is.
And it all comes back to one fundamental principle.
What's that?
They saw a problem and they found a solution.
Exactly.
So they're all problem solvers at heart.
At their core, yes.
Okay, so Damon John started FUBU
Yeah.
because he saw a need for clothing that reflected his own style and the style of his community. Oprah created a media empire by connecting with people on a deeper level,
Right.
addressing their needs and aspirations.
Exactly.
And every successful entrepreneur we've seen, from Jeff Bezos to Elon Musk, started by finding a creative way to fill a need.
They did.
So they're all about solving problems.
That's right. And you don't need to be like a tech genius to have that problem-solving instinct. It's about looking around you with a curious mind and asking, like, what could be better? What are people frustrated with? And how can I solve that?
That's a great point. It's like having that 8th grader mindset
Yeah.
where everything's new and exciting and every problem is an opportunity.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's say you've found a problem you want to solve and you have an idea. What's next?
The next step is taking action. And this is where a lot of people get stuck.
So it's not enough to just have the idea. You have to actually do something.
You have to do it. Yeah.
Like Elon Musk, for example.
Exactly.
He didn't just dream about electric cars and space travel.
Right.
He actually went out and did it, even when people doubted him.
He's a great example.
Yeah. But I think that's where a lot of people hesitate. It could be scary to take that first step,
It can be intimidating, for sure.
especially when you don't know where to start.
Yeah. And that's where the idea of a minimum viable product comes in.
Okay, I've heard of MVPs.
Yeah.
Can you explain that a bit more? What does that look like?
So imagine you're back in 8th grade and you have this awesome idea for a new kind of slime.
Right.
Instead of spending months trying to make it perfect,
Mm-hmm.
you create a simple version with a few different colors and textures.
Okay.
You take it to school, let your friends try it out, and get their feedback.
Got it.
Do they like the colors? Is it too sticky or not sticky enough?
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
It's about getting your idea out there, even if it's not perfect,
Exactly.
and learning from people's reactions.
Yes. Kylie Jenner launched Kylie Cosmetics with just one lip kit.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Robbins started coaching with just small group sessions.
Oh, yeah.
It's all about proving your concept and getting feedback to improve.
This makes a lot of sense. It's about progress over perfection.
Yes.
Taking action instead of overthinking everything.
Exactly. And that leads into another important point, embracing feedback.
Okay.
The best entrepreneurs don't avoid criticism.
Right.
They use it to make their product or service better.
It's about having that growth mindset,
Yeah.
seeing challenges as opportunities to learn. Speaking of challenges, can we talk about resilience?
Of course.
Every successful entrepreneur has faced setbacks along the way.
They have. Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first TV job.
Wow.
Elon Musk had rockets explode before SpaceX succeeded.
Mm-hmm.
Even Damon John was rejected tons of times before FUBU took off.
So failure is just a part of the journey.
It's a stepping stone.
I bet some of our listeners can relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
We all face setbacks, whether it's a bad grade or a business idea that doesn't work out.
It happens.
But the key is to not let those setbacks define you.
That's right. Look at Jeff Bezos.
Okay.
Amazon wasn't an overnight success.
Right.
He went through the dot-com bubble bursting,
Yeah.
but he learned from it and adapted.
It just kept going.
Exactly, and that's how he built one of the most successful companies ever.
It's amazing how they turn those setbacks into opportunities for growth.
It is.
They learned from those experiences and came back stronger.
They did.
And that's a lesson we can all take to heart. Now, along with resilience, there's another important ingredient.
What's that?
Consistency.
Yes.
It's not about sprinting to the finish line.
Right.
It's about showing up every day and putting in the work.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly like training for a marathon. You can't just run 26 miles one day.
Can't.
You have to train consistently week after week.
That's right.
Even when you're tired or sore,
Mm-hmm.
building a successful business is the same.
It takes time and dedication for sure.
Like Gary Vaynerchuk talks about patience and hustle.
Yeah.
He's always creating content, putting out valuable stuff across different platforms.
He is.
And that's a big part of his success.
It is.
So it's about having a long-term vision
Right.
and consistently taking action to make it happen.
Exactly. And that brings us to another important concept, reinvesting profits back into the business.
Okay?
It's tempting to spend that money,
It is.
but successful entrepreneurs know that reinvesting is how you grow.
So it's like putting money back into your lemonade stand.
Ah.
To buy more lemons and sugar so you can make more lemonade.
Yeah, it's about shifting your mindset
Right.
from thinking like an employee to thinking like an investor.
Okay.
Elon Musk put his PayPal money into Tesla and SpaceX.
Right?
Mark Cuban built his fortune by investing strategically.
So it's not just about making money. It's about using it wisely
Yes.
to build something bigger and better.
Exactly. Playing the long game.
And finally, we can't forget about dreaming big and staying curious.
Of course.
Richard Branson's Virgin Group is a perfect example.
Yes.
From airlines to space travel, he's always exploring new possibilities.
He never limits himself.
It's like being an 8th grader again, full of imagination.
Yeah.
Don't let anyone tell you your dreams are too big,
Never.
and never stop learning.
Absolutely.
Tony Robbins still emphasizes personal growth even with all his success.
He does.
The entrepreneurial journey never ends.
It's a lifelong pursuit.
It's incredible how all these entrepreneurs from different backgrounds and different industries,
Mm-hmm.
they all share that same drive to learn and grow
They do.
and push boundaries.
Absolutely. It's really a testament to like human ingenuity and potential.
It is.
And I know we've covered a lot in this deep dive.
We have.
So maybe you're feeling a little overwhelmed with information.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in.
So let's simplify it.
Okay.
Let's break it down into some actionable steps.
Yes, please. A roadmap to success.
All right, step 1. Start by finding a problem you're really passionate about solving.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be huge. It could be something small,
Right.
like a better way to organize your locker or a new snack your friends would love.
It's about finding that sweet spot,
Yeah,
what you care about and what the world needs.
exactly. Step 2. Do your research.
Okay.
Learn everything you can about the problem, the solutions that already exist, and who your target audience is.
Got it.
This will help you refine your idea.
Makes sense.
Step 3, start small and test your idea.
Don't wait for perfection.
No, just get a basic version out there and get feedback.
Right? Feedback is fuel, not failure.
Exactly. It's about learning and improving.
Okay. Step 4, leverage social media.
Yes.
Create a presence that showcases you, your expertise, and your product or service.
Right. Use engaging content to connect with your audience.
It's like building an online lemonade stand.
I like that.
Make it inviting and eye-catching so people want to stop by.
Step 5, be persistent and don't give up.
This is key.
It is building a business takes time, hard work, and resilience.
Right.
You'll face setbacks and challenges.
You will.
But the key is to learn from them and keep going.
Like those marathon runners we talked about.
Yeah.
They don't stop when it gets tough.
They push through.
And finally, step 6, never stop learning and growing.
So important.
The world's always changing, so stay curious, explore new ideas, and adapt.
Right.
So whether you're an 8th grader with a lemonade stand
Yeah.
or an entrepreneur launching your next big thing, stay open, stay hungry, and never give up on your dreams.
Well said. The most important thing is to believe in yourself.
I love that.
If you believe in your idea and you're willing to put in the work, you can achieve anything.
That's a wrap on our deep dive into entrepreneurship.
That's it.
We hope you're feeling inspired to turn your own dreams into reality.
We do.
Remember, every journey starts with a single step.
That's right.
So go out there and make it happen.
You got this.